Tyler Reddick has spun at turn 2. Put us under the red flag with 3.5 to go. Clock running on this practice session. Watch the black car.
Just lost it. Sure did. Look out, Daniel Hemrick. We're coming at you.
17th lap of the run, Larry tells us. Here it is from Alex Bowman.
Dogleg, a lot of room behind.
Whoop. Yeah, and it's just, we've seen a lot of these cars slide around. Like I said earlier, Bubba Wallace's car was moving way around. We saw Tyler try to move up and use that second groove, and it just takes a while to burn that groove in, and it just looked like he got loose to the center of the corner.
And you're telling me it's going to be hotter on Sunday?
I'm liking this, Clint. And then he practices burnout. I'm sure the engine shop will be happy about that.
He did a pretty good one.
That's quite a burnout for a practice spin.
Yeah, probably not necessary.
Oh, track is green again.
A lot of cars on the racetrack.
2.5 minutes to go. The end of happy hour.
Yeah.
Or unhappy hour, as it may be.
Maybe for him. No chance. We'll put that back. A little more wedge in it. We'll be just fine.
Here we see Ty Gibbs.
Practicing pit road.
Practicing pit road. And when you get right here to this opening, you're going to hear him gas it up. Because the way they measure this corner, the distance in time, you have to, it's about it's a couple miles an hour faster. You're going to get this opening, slow back down.
Because it straightens out, right?
That's right. So you got to go back to straight line speed. So this is a pit road where you have to use that second speed in order to gain the time on pit road because of the way that it's shaped. And you see everybody coming on pit road to practice now.
One thing I did notice when he got into that corner and sped up, you were spot on with that, but he wasn't exactly above those staggered lines. He kind of inched up to that. Have to be careful. Make sure you stay that same arc, because that's how your engineers, you know.
Yeah, and I think he's going to do it again.
Speed.
Keep an eye on the RPM here when he gets into the corner, top of your screen.
He's practicing getting in a pit box because these pit boxes are slick this week. You see him slide through. These are not quite as slick as Las Vegas last week. Actually, he nailed that. But they are one of the slicker pit stalls. So what you'll do is you'll stop in the pit box to see the stopping power that you can use, and you'll also accelerate out of the pit box to see what you can do with wheel spin to get it right up to speed.
And this isn't easy, folks. 10 speeding penalties in this race last year, 7 in the fall race here.
Yeah, and you just have to be aggressive.
I think that was a practice qualifying lap there for Chase Elliott.
Puts him up to 7th on the board, fastest Chevrolet of this session, which has about 1 lap to go.
Yeah, and right now the most used thing is pit road, and that just tells you how important it is to have that rhythm and know your markers and do everything you need to do on pit road here. As many cars, I mean, it's going to be almost the whole field. It's going to be the whole field that has practiced pit road.
Them spots are almost impossible to come by on that racetrack. If you can get me 1, 2, 3 in that pit, oh boys, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Regan?
Well, Mike Daniel Suarez out of his race car. We don't get a lot of big, long practice sessions like this. Did you learn what you need to?
Yeah, man, I'm actually pretty pleased with the car. I'm very happy with it. We had a great plan, you know, heading into practice today. As you mentioned, when we have this 50 minutes practice, it's like gold. You know, you have to take the most out of it. And I feel like we did just that. We had a plan. We executed every single part of the plan. And I feel like we have a pretty good hot rod. So let's see what we can do tomorrow on Sunday.
Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you, buddy.
Best attitude in the garage here, boys.
Absolutely.
Having fun. Taking care of business, too.
Yeah, we see Chase Briscoe pulling up to get a tire sheet from Goodyear after practice and doing those long runs. You get the tire temps so that you know where the cameras are. See a lot of Toyotas up there. Joey Logano on the top of the board, as he's been pretty much every week.
He's got that speed part figured out. That is no lie.
Yeah, we see his teammate, Austin Cindric. He's up in the top 5 as well.
And
He
Chase
sure
Elliott.
has turned his year. Like, this is a great year for Austin Cindric.
Chase Elliott, that late mock qualifying run put him up into the top 10, along with Hocevar for Chevrolet.